Welcome to our midweek Bible class. If you have any questions, you can check out our church at peacelutheranpgh.org. This Saturday, Sunday coming up is Reformation Sunday for the church, a very special occasion. We have two services that day. You can check out our online sign-up sheet if you'd like to come. As far as our readings today, our Old Testament reading from this last week comes from Isaiah chapter 54, verses 4 and 5. I call you by your name. I name you, though you did not know me. I am the Lord, and there is no other. Besides me, there is no God. God kind of is taking on the fatherly role here as the namer of who you are. Now, I don't think I'm saying anything shocking here, but I'm a man. I'm hoping the beard is what gives it away. But I'm also a married man, and the one thing married men hate the most is the cold shoulder from their wife. You can also get it from your mother, too, which is even more painful. It is the worst feeling to have communication breaking down and to have no conversation, to be put aside. And it would seem that a lot of people have given God the cold shoulder now. He is gone from their life. Even if he exists, they will look the other way, won't even acknowledge him in the room, acknowledge him in the world, acknowledging him in his as the divine father, the creator, the sustainer, the giver of life. This is where they're at. And he said, God tells us that he knows us. So as much as we would like to give the cold shoulder to God, God does not give the cold shoulder to people. He's always seeking the lost. We Christians have suffered, I think, a lot from people telling others what we believe. And we've suffered a lot from Christian people who maybe are a little too vocal with a wrong view of the Word of God and how God works. I wonder what happened to the joy, the celebration, the excitement of knowing God, of knowing his forgiveness, of knowing his love. It comes off anymore as drudgery or the church telling you what you can and cannot do. Reformation Sunday, like I said, is coming up, and in it we are set free in the Word of God. We look to what God has said and said, you are his children, you and I, and that he knows us. He has named us. He has named us his children, Christians, and that he is with us always. I hope that as you live your life in faith and live in God and in this world, you start seeing the joy of it and not a drudgery. That God is setting you free from your sin, not shackling you down in some horrible way. The Reformation call is to look back to the Word of God and to use that to determine our life. In our text today, God is telling us a very important lesson too at the end. There's no other God but him. There's lots of false gods, but they do not love, they do not redeem, they do not care, they do not comfort. They are short-term at best, and they are not real. So you might say, well, I don't worship a false god. You worship money or fame or health or family. Those are false gods. Know the true God. Have that relationship. He knows you and has not given you the cold shoulder, and we Christians know him and do not give him the cold shoulder. So hopefully, in my life as a married man, I get very few cold shoulders in the world, and I don't get too many, honestly. But know this, that God will never turn away from you because he knows you and he has named you. Blessings.